Life presents us with challenges that feel unfair and overwhelming. When we're in it, it feels like we're being punished or like we have terrible luck. And it's really easy to see the negative only in those situations. But maybe, just maybe, there's another way to look at it. So let's talk about it. We all deal with obstacles in life. Grief, heartbreak, loss, unexpected changes. There are definitely times that it feels like there's no way out and like things are just falling apart. And it's easy to feel ganged up on by life or the universe. It's also natural to wallow in the suffering. I, for one, was a pro at doing that. But was it sustainable? No. Was it at least helpful? Also no. All it did was cloud my judgment and make me feel even more powerless in the situation. There came a point while I was reeling from a roller coaster of a heartbreak that I had a moment of clarity, and I knew that the way that I was handling and reacting to things that were happening just wasn't beneficial in any way. I knew I had to try something else. I didn't know what or how, so I started from the ground up, which was basically just asking myself questions. At first, there were a lot of why-based questions. Why is this happening? Why are people like that? Why is life this hard? So very woe is me vibes, and clearly that wasn't helping. So then I moved on to the what. What am I doing here? What am I contributing to the situation? What can I do to change it? And eventually, I got to the question to rule them all. What am I supposed to learn here? And that, right there, phrasing the question in that way was my way out of the suffering loop. It spurred a total mindset shift. And we know that sustainable, powerful change requires a mindset shift. Now, I want to make it clear that this is not about blaming ourselves. Not at all. This is about taking our power back. I'm not gonna lie, once you start doing that and try to learn something from the situation and extract the wisdom from it, it might feel really uncomfortable and like you're invalidating your experience. That's normal, especially when we're so used to only focusing on the negatives. But that's how we grow. That's how we get wiser. That's how we get stronger. That's how we learn how to better handle life, especially if we find ourselves in those circumstances or similar ones again. There's a lot that happens that is completely out of our control. And some of these things should never happen. There's no denying that. But if we can bring ourselves to learn something from these experiences, whatever it is, whatever nugget of wisdom we can get, we should allow ourselves to. We should strive to do so. Because wisdom is a currency as powerful as time, and no one can take it from us. Speaking of time being a currency, thank you for taking the time to be here and watch this video all the way through. You're part of a really special group of people who do so. So thank you, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.